The interceptor badge. Favorite badge in the game, I would say, is great when you're
Hello and welcome to Saturday night with the NBA on 2K Sports. An exciting game on the way. Brian Anderson here. With me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Anthony Davis is out there with P.J. Washington. Then it's Shepard. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Booker in at the shooting guard. And for the Bulls, Lugens Dort out there with Mitchell. Then it's Chet Holmgren. Then it's Williams. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5, roaming the paint. All right, RJ, what are you excited for the season?
Seeing star players play in more games. The league has made an adjustment to load management, and that's good news for every fan of this game.
Now here's Dort. From deep, Mitchell. Oh, it's blocked by Towns. Out of bounds into the Oklahoma City's ball. Booker surveying the floor. From the arc. He can't get it to go. Pass to Dort to the inside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Shepard. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Well, this is Shepard's shot. The defense can't afford to give him this much separation.
Williams against Washington. Hopping in on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them, and he'll gladly take those. He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Well, Richard, we know how decorated AD was early on in his career. What can we expect from him moving forward?
He was getting Defensive Player of the Year and MVP votes back then. If he can get back to that level, he's going to be an absolute focal point for a long time coming.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws tonight. And he knocks down the first one.
One of the best scorers in the game. Booker is a volume shooter who also plays with a ton of confidence.
So he gets them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
For Chicago, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Oh, they get a hand on it. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat, and he let me in on their strategy for Devin Booker. He said no easy shots for Booker tonight. We only want him taking off-balance, tough looks. At least that's our hope. Sounds like they'll be throwing everything they can at Booker defensively, BA.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Booker. Chicago making their last shot. Davis finds Booker. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed.
Just bouncing off of contact. Booker putting in work in that weight room.
That's tipped. Dort outside. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Booker against Dort. And there's another one for the Thunder.
The pure shot mechanics of Booker. It's fun watching him shoot the ball.
Mitchell, the pass to Dort. Williams on the wing. Shoots from 14. Oh, it's blocked by Towns. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And he comes up with a bucket.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Outside, Williams. Inside, Mitchell uses the glass to finish the layup.
He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Outside Booker. Pass to Shepard. The three. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Bulls trail by 5. Now Williams. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. Davis with a rebound. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. On the wing, Davis. He's off on that one. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Bulls. Pass to Holmgren. Washington grabs the miss.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Booker, good.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Williams against Washington. 1:52 left to play in the first. Booker no good.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him on.
Williams with it. Checked by Washington. And it's blocked by Davis. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
It's the length of Davis that makes it so hard to shoot over top.
For Chicago, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Joe comes in for Dort. And it's Caruso in for Mitchell. 1:37 left to play in the first quarter. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Over his career, Anthony Davis has averaged 24 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Those are career numbers, Richard.
It's a very short list of players who have done that. Single digits. Pair his scoring with his defensive abilities, and you've got a problem.
The Bulls making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. Just 5 on the clock. 16 feet out, and it's blocked by Davis. Thunder leading by 5. Here's Shepard in the game against Denver. Very impressive. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
What I like about this kid Shepard is his confidence, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by. Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And the ball out of play. Bulls will have it.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
Bulls trail by 6. Here's Joe. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
Booker for 3. Sinks it from distance. Booker's got 11 points.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
The 3 is up. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
The 3 is up. Here's Towns. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Chicago. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And no matter what the chatter is out there, all Big Cat does is produce on a nightly basis.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Knocks it loose. Going all the way to the rack. Left side Booker, 11 feet out, and he hits it. 16 points for him.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Devin Booker, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Richard, if the three-point shot was never introduced, how different do you think the game would be?
The offensive strategy would be very different. The game would be more physical, and it was more physical. And the main priority would be creating high-percentage looks.
2 Jalen Williams out there for him. Jalen with an E at the 3, and Jalen with an I at the 5. Alex Caruso is out there with Mitchell, and it's Wiggins in at the 4. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Bulls are looking for consistency. Alex Caruso said it's just about finding it because we're really close. We have plenty of talent on this team to win games. It's not this big mountain that we have to climb. It's literally just showing up and doing your job one night at a time.
Allie, so many games won on the margins.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Got a piece of it, and up the court come the Thunder on the break. Here's Shibwe. Williams defending. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Chicago. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And the free throw, no good. A challenging stretch here for Chicago. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Got to push him farther out than this.
Here's Vanderbilt. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
Almost converts despite the contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Vanderbilt taking 2 shots.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. The Bulls have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Mitchell. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Here's Gabriel. Banked it in off the glass. Gabriel's gotten his first points in this one.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
A surprising athlete. Shepard's just 6'3", but he can get up there and stuff it.
Here's Vanderbilt. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And they're really working the paint now.
For Chicago, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Shepard. And he banks in the layup. Shepard's got 6 here in the quarter.
Yeah, strong defensive pressure has given them the advantage here.
And the Bulls call time here.
And they got to refocus. Too many careless turnovers will kill your momentum.
Well done. A round of applause for your Bulls kid.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Now here's Williams. Tight defense on him. Pass to Holmgren. Shot to stop the run. They grab their own miss. And Hartenstein slams it in.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day. He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Here's Mitchell. Takes a 3. Second shot opportunity. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play. Shepard, that's good.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Mitchell. Holmgren with it. Williams on the wing. Poke loose. 4 on the clock. Releases from 15. Hartenstein. Nice persistence to tip it back in. Hartenstein's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Now we're starting to see him deliver on offense. He's really found his tempo here in the second quarter.
2 minutes.
And here's Shepard for 3. Chicago with a rebound. 1:51 left to play in the first half. You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer pro-am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker. And Shepard may be a rookie, but that was a grown man's answer right there to that last 3.
Pass to Hartenstein. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Thunder, Shepard. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Holmgren. Wiggins comes in for Williams. Dort, he's checked in for Mitchell. And Joe's subbed in for Caruso. He's perfect from the line this time. And it's Dort with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Shepard.
Chicago ball.
1:10 left in the first half of basketball. Joe, the pass to Williams. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Williams has got his second bucket of the night. Oklahoma City has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Shibwe misses.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Ooh, poked away. Now here's Joe. He's guarded closely. Dort for 3. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Lets it go from deep. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Now here's Joe. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Dort. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Down low. Here's Shibwe. And he drops in the late. Up off the glass. Shibwe's gotten 4 this quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make the pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Thunder running away with it. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Oklahoma City has the edge here at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what was your impression?
Well, they've been incredible from beyond the arc. They're scoring the 3 in bunches, sinking them at a high rate. If the defense continues to allow overlooks in the second half, I'll keep saying, fire, fire.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Chicago?
It's their defense that's put them in this spot. Giving up easy looks all over the place, like they don't have any game plan in place. Check out the field goal percentage that they've allowed. Well, that's not going to cut it. I don't even want to talk about it.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And Oklahoma City shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Shepard is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then it's Maxey. And it's Richards in at the 5. Now here's Mitchell. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And that one drops for him.
Now that opens the passing lanes for Fox when he's scoring inside. Defenders can't quite be as aggressive on him.
Outside, Williams. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Oklahoma City has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. As quick as anyone in the league, RJ. De'Aaron Fox. How does his speed affect the game?
Well, he's one of those players that normally you have one or the other, but he's quick and fast. That's a mean combination because in the open court, he can break you down. In the half court, he has the quick left to right lateral movement that can cause problems in pick and roll. A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Williams passes to Mitchell. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. 90 seconds into the second half now. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox, the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year, he said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot, but my team puts me in position to succeed, so the least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star, and it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Caruso, he's checked in for Mitchell.
Game for your Bulls, Alex Caruso.
Knocked loose. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Wow, Shepard is in the zone right now, just having his way with the defense.
And Williams has got the ball here for Chicago. Pass to Dort. Tipped. A nice shot by Richards.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Now Dort. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Yeah, an amazing find. How about the patience from Dort? Waits for his man to get open and feeds him.
Rejected by Holmgren. Dort for three. Sinks the tray. So Dort's got his third bucket of the night.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
And it's Shepard missing.
Well, after the show he put on in the first half, you thought it would continue, but he's cooled off a little bit here now.
And Williams punches it home.
And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Hero. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Now, here's Williams. Back to Caruso. With the 10-footer. Again, the Bulls score.
Oh, it's not an easy look for Caruso in with these threes, but somehow he gets it to go.
Here's Shepard. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Holmgren.
It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
Foul. First team foul. Shooting for Oklahoma City, Shepard at the line for two.
And he drops the first. Now, we don't pick favorites, Richard, but did you have a favorite road city?
Well, it depends on when you ask me, B.A. I love New York. That's my favorite city. I was born in L.A., but there's nothing like going home to Phoenix, Arizona, where I grew up.
For Chicago, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Here's Shepard, pounded by Wiggins. Lays it up and banks it in. Richards has gotten his second bucket of the game. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Thunder?
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Caruso outside. The floater. Offensive rebound. Wiggins. And he makes it on the layup. Wiggins got his first 2 points of the night.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays. And his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw misses.
City. Shepard. 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. The Bulls have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Pass to Dort. To the inside, nabbing another steal.
He's making history, tied for third most steals in a single game.
Just incredible tenacity. He continues. To hound the ball.
Yeah, busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
And here's Dort. There's the triple. That one doesn't drop.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Drills it from deep.
Put Hero anywhere on the arc, and he'll shoot it. I mean, he is so confident.
The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Caruso. Back to Dort. And here's Joe. The three ball. The rebound by Maxey.
Credit to him for trying to get that three right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
That one drops for him. Hero's got 9 points now in the second half.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Pass to Fox. Here's the three. No good. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back after this word. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Get yet another steal from him.
A defensive terror all night long.
I've never seen anything like it. He's actually tied the record for most steals in a game. And Hero grabs the board. And so Hero will bring it up for OKC. Here's Maxey. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Maxey just completely disregarding the defense.
He swipes the ball away again.
He's stolen his way into the record books.
A new single-game high for steals.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth.
And like this crowd, I'm still in disbelief at how he's completely kept his offense under his thumb.
Man, you look at all those steals. Let's just say you don't see this every night.
He's been an absolute thief out there all night long and is having a defensive game that you never see.
City going with almost an entire new group here. Carl Anthony Towns has checked in for Richards. Anthony Davis comes in for Tyrese Maxey. Sheboy's checked in for Hero. And it's Booker in for De'Aaron Fox. The Thunder have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, VA, what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
And so Towns nails them both. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Tipped away. Here's Shepard. He's covered by Dosunmu. Launches a 3. And that's good. Shepard for 3. Shepard's got 41.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Dosunmu, the pass to Wallace. Back to Dosunmu. They need this. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Davis. And the layup is good off the glass.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
To the paint. Here's Wallace. The Thunder with the rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. High post Towns. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Shooting for Oklahoma City, Carl Anthony Towns.
That one misses for Towns. The Bulls have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Joe misses.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. The Bulls making a switch here. Williams has checked in. Richard, over the past few decades, we've seen bench reactions get bigger in the NBA. How much fun is that?
It's so much fun, but I think it also coincides with the league getting younger and younger and younger. So you have these young kids in there that are just there to have some fun and compete.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now here's Wallace. Another steal. Here's Shepard. Soft touch off the glass. Shepard's got 4. Three points.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Joe, the pass to Williams. Knocked away. To win the cold spell. Joe misses. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. From 15 feet away, Chicago with a rebound. Here's Williams. The shot won't fall. Good work defensively by Towns. Here's Shepard, covered by Joe. And it's Shepard missing. Chicago has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Davis with it. Joe covering. And a fast break now for the Thunder. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Oh, and on the defensive end, using his fine defensive instincts, Davis is just able to make a smooth little steal.
Here's Shepard. An easy 2 on the layup. Shepard's got 47 points.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Williams from long range. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Shepard into the lane. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Shepard's got 49 in the game.
Oh, when we talk about the future of Shepherd, scoring inside is very important to take his game to the next level.
For Chicago, Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams, and Mitchell subbed in for Wallace.
Mitchell.
Here's Joe. Knocks it down from distance.
Well-designed inbounds play. It's an art.
Oklahoma City dictating the flow. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Chicago has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Thunder.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And what a huge performance it was for Reed Shepherd.
And he was doing everything out there on the floor tonight. Triple-double on the stat sheet, and that doesn't even tell the whole story.
Williams is checked in for Chicago. Wiggins comes in for Williams. Here's Wiggins. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Mitchell. First personal foul. 15th foul. At the line for the Thunder.
First one falls.
Shepherd. Taking 2 shots.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And Wiggins has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Holmgren's got room. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Oklahoma City dictating the flow. Shepherd, that's good. Shepherd's got 53 points.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Wiggins, no good.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play. Holmgren. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
That free throw, good from Davis.
I'm not sure we've seen someone like AD before. Super long, skilled, athletic. He's just a unique talent.
From deep. Counted from distance.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, you're sweet. Cut out the road, dress I'm about to pull up to me. Let's like, you go first, you or me. You or me. Let's like, first you or me. You or me. Let's like, yeah, me.
Yeah, I've been fighting my demons, huh? I've been fighting my, I've been fighting my demons, huh? I've been fighting my, I've been fighting my demons, huh? I've been fighting my, I've been fighting my demons, I've been fighting my, I've been fighting my demons, I've been fighting my, I've been fighting my demons, I've been fighting my, I've been fighting my demons, I've been fighting my, I've been fighting my demons,
It's a 9 to 5, ain't got no time for you and I to get it right. It's Friday night, where's the? Let's take it to another level. No time for patience, more time to just get started. Girl, why you leaving? Why you going to Saturday? I'll be breaking up the camera. Why you going to Saturday? I'll be breaking up the camera. Lately I've been thinking maybe you and I should take a day and start to build a paradise. Feel it in your shoulders that the stakes is high. Just take a little moment now to get it right. No time for patience, more time to just get started. Girl, why you leaving?
Hey guys, it's your girl Miss T, and we are kicking off the summer. I hope to see you guys on the court on the W.
It's Culby, man. I hope you're having a great summer on the 2K streets, man. And my biggest tip would be to try all the vast game modes that 2K has, whether it be My League, My Team, but especially My League and get in, run simulations, maybe you want a player lock. That's really going to help you have some fun during the summer if you're looking for something else to pick up.
What's going on, guys? Hollywood here, and if you guys haven't checked out the creator build section, you guys need to go check it out and make your build and get into the double rep events. If you guys happen to see me in an event, make sure you send me a team invite, and let's lock in for the summer.
Did you know that you can play with a build designed by NBA 2K pros?
You can browse by position and skill or the exact archetype you want to play with. All of your go-to builds and NBA comparisons make it easy to see how you'll play on the court.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2. Looking at the starting five for the... Atlanta Hawks. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Krejci in at the small forward. And for Oklahoma City, they've got Towns. P.J. Washington is out there with Davis. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Shepard in at point guard. Well, here we are, Greg, at the very start of the season, and many teams are still figuring things out.
And Kevin, you can't take any of these lineups as final just yet. Coaches might keep trying some new things, tinkering a little bit, and these teams are very much works in progress. You know, maybe save that fadeaway move for when he really needs it.
Cloak loose. And finished off by Shepard.
He is a really good athlete. Give Shepard a launching pad, and he will not turn it down.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. I did catch up with the Thunder's head coach. Now, I asked him about trying to slow down Trae Young, and the coach said you have to get the ball out of his hands. He can hurt you with the pass and with his shot. I'm not going to be surprised if you see them blitzing and doubling him a good portion of the game. Back to you.
Thank you, David. The three. It's good from Shepard on the assist by Booker. Shepard's got 7 points in the game. Shepard's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Off the bounce, Daniels showing a great burst.
And here now the Thunder. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Shepard, that's good.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
There's the three. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal, and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
And the Hawks with possession here after Oklahoma City gets the three. And here they come. Drops in the breakaway layup. 18 points for him.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. The shot's good.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. You have to like what we're seeing from Reed Shepard.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
Atlanta making a switch here. LeVert's checked in. Here's Johnson. Now, here's Okongwu. Pass to LeVert. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Bam! Jalen Johnson taking flight.
Oklahoma City leading by 13. Here's Shepard. That's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Daniels, no good.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here's LeVert, following the score by Oklahoma City. Can't get it to fall.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Shepard. Downs trying to get open. Shepard, that's good. Shepard's got 26.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Daniels passes to Johnson. Back to Daniels. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. A rebound by Washington. The Thunder leading by 19 points. Here's Shepard. It's good. 28 points for him.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Down low, looking to end the run.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Here's Shepard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's on Karis LeVert.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul.
And still had a chance to knock that one down.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Well, Reed Shepard's shooting consistency and on-court smarts give him a strong foundation as a player. But adapting to the league is never easy. It takes time and a lot of work.
He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Shoots a fader. Count that one. Shepard's got 32 points in the game.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And the Thunder, another 3.
Lethal from deep. Shepard will hurt you from there.
LeVert against Booker. And it's LeVert missing. Here's Shepard over Daniels. Oh, and he just knocked
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock.
30 seconds.
Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with a wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
And so it's Oklahoma City in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We come back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
We've got Jared Vanderbilt, Hero out there with Shepard. Then it's Nick Richards. And it's Sheboy in at the small forward position. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second.
And when Shepard is on offensively, he is dangerous, capable of being very efficient on the floor.
Foul. Trae Young. First personal foul. First team foul.
Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA. Sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
The first free throw is good. And the Hawks making a change here. Leachy's checked in. So he gets them both. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Oklahoma City has gone along perfectly from three-point range tonight. They've gone 5 for 5. 2 points, that one goes.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
It's stolen by Shepard. From outside the arc, hits the three-point bomb. Shepard's got 46 points.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Here's Young after Oklahoma City gets the three. To halt the run, and it's good on the way in. Young's got his first bucket in this one.
Great job by Young there, not settling for a jumper and getting that ball close in.
And one of those guys, Brent, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trae is. But what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game. It's just so easy the way Larry Nance Jr. just gets up off the floor.
Fader on the way. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Young, right side. Niang in the post. Defended by Richards. Niang, no good. Lets it go from deep. Hits it again. Wow.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Knocked loose. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And the basket by Krejci.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
With the fadeaway. And the Thunder another three.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And another steal for him.
He's making history, tied for third most.
And again for 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Nabbing another steal.
He's been a defensive terror all night long.
I've never seen anything like it. Connects again from distance.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record books.
He swipes the ball away again.
He's stolen his way into the record book.
A new good. Another from 3.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful three.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives.
And the crowd letting him know they appreciate his greatness.
Now he's been nothing less than great. 3-pointers at a historic level.
His accuracy from behind the arc tonight has been tremendous, and he's looking like a sniper out there.
He's checked in for Nance. Okongwu comes in for George Niang. Johnson, he's checked in for Trae Young. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Karis LeVert. Daniels passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
Here's Shepard, and again Oklahoma City with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Shoots the 3, connects again.
And that score moving him clear into third all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either. Here's Krejci. And that one hits back iron.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Fires for 3, and another one falls.
And he is ripping through. This defense and continues his assault on the record books.
That score moving him clearly into second place for most points in a game. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And got it! Another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Okongwu, the pass to Krejci. Here's Johnson. And just miss after miss right now.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in the faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And so it's Oklahoma City with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. With Quinn Snyder, Coach, they came at you offensively, so what has to change for you defensively?
Well, a lot, obviously, with everybody on the floor. They're capable of doing this, but we're not. It's just too easy.
Got to tighten things up as we go along. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It is bedlam here. The hometown crowd loving that first half. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Oklahoma City has the edge here at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Watching that half, they did a great job in transition. It's so hard to score in the half court when you let your defense set up. So anytime you get a chance, go. Go. Kind of reminds me of me in the day. That's why they call me the Jet. Jack. Get down the court fast as you can. Come on, man.
And Shaq, what'd you see from Atlanta?
Well, with the way they struggled to defend the three-point line, it's starting to look like warm-up drills. They cannot be afraid to bring more defenders out high. They got to make life tougher on those outside shooters.
And that's going to do it for our...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Reed Sheppard has been exceptional here, guys. Really something.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Krejci in at the three, the small forward.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Here's Sheppard, defended by Young. Again, what an avalanche! He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
To the inside. And there's Daniels. That's good on the assist by Johnson. Daniels has got his second bucket of the night. Here's Sheppard. And good! There's another.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. It's stolen by Sheppard. The three. Offensive rebound. Beyond the arc. He got it again. Sensational.
Can you believe it? He's done the unthinkable and tied the record for most points
in a game.
Nobody can deny that this is one of the greatest individual efforts, GA. And yep, another basket.
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. A new single-game scoring record.
Oh, history being made as we speak. Unbelievable.
And Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game has been surpassed. Pick up the phone, let everybody know something special has happened here tonight.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
For 3, Booker, and again Oklahoma City with the triple.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense. Great to hear the crowd showing their appreciation. We are witnessing something truly remarkable.
Well, a scoring game, GA, that ranks with the all-time greats. He's just been going off.
Oh, he's absolutely on fire, and really no end in sight to what he can do in scoring the basketball here.
And so, LeVert will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Outside, Davis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Davis has got his first basket.
Phenomenal awareness by AD there, leaking out in transition, one of his best assets, and comes away with the basket.
A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. And the Thunder, another 3.
Washington having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
It's stolen by Shepard. Here's Booker. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. For the NBA, content continues to be king. Commissioner Adam Silver says the biggest issue for streaming services is what's called churn. To cancel is just a click. So it's more pay for play these days. We have to focus on people staying with you and having great content throughout the year. Kevin?
You know, he's doing a great job, isn't he, David? Thank you so much. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Nance. Knocks it loose. Towns with the steal. Shoots over Johnson. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Shepard. Shepard's got assist number 8 here in this one already. It's stolen by Shepard. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I like when Devin Booker's decisive about forcing the action. It's clear the defense is respecting his ability to score the ball.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Thunder.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Davis. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Davis has got 6 here in this quarter.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Daniels with it, now guarded by Booker. Fade away. They get it back. Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Yeah, easy call.
The Thunder have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. He misses the free throw.
I think as fans, you always want to see the best in the league healthy. Anthony Davis out there tonight, and the NBA is just better when AD's playing.
Young's checked in for Atlanta. The Hawks have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Ashton Yang. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Davis. And the Thunder pushing it up now. And he makes that one. Washington's got 5 now.
And you can get used to that from Shepherd. He likes to keep the ball moving.
Ball's knocked loose. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. A nice shot by LeVert. LeVert's got his first basket of the night.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And he gets it to go.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
And the turnover again by Atlanta.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks, Onyeka Okongwu.
12 seconds left in the third quarter. Booker outside. Over Young. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder able to put on a show for the ages. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Here's Oklahoma City. Devin Booker out there with Shepherd. Then there's Washington. And there's Davis. And it's Towns in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. It's stolen by Shepherd. Jumps up. And the dunk by Booker.
This is familiar territory for a marvelous scorer like Devin Booker.
Atlanta's shooting around 41% on the night. And another steal for him.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right. An absolute pest on the defensive end.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
It's stolen by Shepherd. And here again, the Thunder in transition up the court they go.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
An idea of voter fatigue, Brent. Do you feel voters get tired of the same guy winning every single season?
Yeah, I think they do, Kevin. And it's a shame because 10 years, 15 years, 20 years down the line, those players looking back at the statistics from any given season deserve to be the MVP or all defense. And I hope that maybe that atrophy doesn't take place this year.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Buffkin, defended by Towns.
Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that? That one falls.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for the Hawks. And Matthews throws it down.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Here's Washington. Again, the Thunder score.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Shepherd. Booker outside. And the dunk by Booker.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Inside. And the dunk by Capella.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Here's Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Nance.
He draws so many fouls with his length. Anthony Davis finds another way to put the work in.
And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
The Hawks making a switch here. Gaze checked in. It's tipped, and the turnover again by Atlanta.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Dalen Johnson's checked in for Atlanta. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Towns. Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Pass to Gay. Here's Bufkin. Three-pointer on the way. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. And you can see now they're starting to push the tempo to good effect.
Outside Matthews. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. On offense, here are the Thunder. They're on a 20-6 run. That bucket in no time at all. Booker's got 23.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
Pass to Bufkin. Here's Gay. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis.
Anthony Davis.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Now into the lineup for the Hawks. Daniels.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. The pass to Washington. And another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
And AD has this ability just flat out take over
2
games.
minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And Nance kicks to Young. Tipped away. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Feeds it to Towns. And again, another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. Passes to Booker. Shoots. Again, the Thunder score.
And Booker just keeps shaking him. He's a scoring machine.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Young dishes to Daniels. Here he goes to stop the drought, and it goes down 2 points.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Thunder.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And ever win important. And this one will go down as win number 3. And another assist for him.
And the passing display just doesn't end. Tally up another assist for him.
That one will put him tied for 3rd in the all-time assist list. One of the best games I've ever seen.
And to notch 28 assists in a single game, it's something you just don't see anymore. He's among the greats now, and this has been a performance of a lifetime.
Johnson for three, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
And another assist.
Another score and another assist to you-know-who. He continues to engineer good looks.
And that last pass tied him for second, Greg, all-time for most assists in a game.
Well, Porter had been alone for second most assists in the game at 29, but that's not the case anymore. In what has been a jaw-dropping performance, that mark has been matched.
On the wing, Daniels, defended by Booker. Shepard with the ball. Here's Davis. Another possession, another assist.
And he has passed his way into the history books. That assist putting him even for the top spot all time.
Well, easily one of the best passing performances of all time, and his next assist will set him apart from everyone.
Well, you look at the 30 assists for him. He's matched Skiles' mark from 1990, and it's been a true team effort as he can't do it without his teammates knocking down shots.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Anthony. Great win tonight. When you guys are rolling, what does your team look like?
Yeah, we just got to stay aggressive. And, we just did that in the second half. It started in the first quarter when we came out. Our offense was clicking, but most important, our defense was clicking. And then when you do that, it's hard to beat us.
Yeah, I know defense is what Coach wants to see the most of, and you guys did it tonight. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, let's shout it on the game when she see us have that G. Want my last name, but I'm feeling past this free. Yeah, she tryna get in my mind, I lock the door and pass the key. Yeah, I told that one time that she'll never find another like me. Yeah, too bad, I might make her my accessory. The mama said I rock like too much black, I might need me an exorcist. Let me shine forever. If it's time, I'm ready. I might turn up no ready. Think this heaven sent. Be the like me, she can never. Be like you, I can never. I'm with the game forever. Getting fresh forever. Top floor, though, we on the 5th level. Getting cash forever.
And I wanna get forever. And I wanna get forever. And I wanna get forever. Yeah, she shaking her. She like a earthquake. I know it's never. But I couldn't be like you, I could never. He said he couldn't meet a like me, he could never. It's hard to say loyal to you when she looking at me in that way.
Yo, be that like me, you can never. Yo, be that like me, you can never. Yo, be that like how I might never. Yeah, shot it right forever.
Yeah, this for the culture. Gotta keep it straight like Travolta or the crease upon jeans. With Travolta, we was dancing like machines. A JB, cape up on his shoulders, or the Mike Prince pulled up out the holster. Same tree, it represent blackness from the passage. The past is alive and well, surprising like magic. The ultimate is classic. Now I ain't reinvent the wheel. I simply put some spinners on it and begin to peel. So many layers to my people, but we tend to feel as though the media presents us like we sent. And it's tragic, we the fabric of any field. We make a static from a static when we interfere. To be the leader means you never see the vision clear. Too busy blazing for the followers to get the steal. I'm the smoke for all creators who ain't get the deal. The culture first, if you foreign to it, it's the real.
on the phone.
If you ain't from it, you can love it. Just remember, bring a budget for the people who discover what you covered. We got a lot of problems, and the quickest way above it, not to shove it under bridges, but to fish it out in public. Instead, we try to hide it, commodify it, monopolize it, then we gotta buy it from outsiders we never trusted. From Congos to break beats to symphonies to deep bass, that's from Chuck Brown to heat waves to MPs. Cut down and replay the MCs that give us now a keepsake. To keepsake, it's a tough sound, a weak link. Deep fakes, give it up now or meet fate. No metaphor in the form of food, it's real soul. Not getting credit for the culture, getting real old. Not too many things in life that I would for. Give it up or give it up, I'm getting real close.